Thank you, lovely. Will you cue me? Thank you. Thames VTR 8467, take one.
Hello, and a very warm welcome back to...
Mark Bentine's Potty Time, take one. Cool.
Beautifully done, Clarence, beautifully done. In this particular potty time, I'd like to show you three objects first. A magnifying glass. Secondly, a peculiarly shaped pipe known as a calabash. And thirdly, and most important, a deerstalker hat. Now, what do these three objects instantly call to mind? And the answer is the famous private detective, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, who lived in Baker Street with his friend Dr. Watson. Now, these were the creation of a famous author called Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Also, another creation was the arch-fiend himself, Professor Moriarty, who, of course, was the enemy that Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson were continually fighting. So why don't you come with me now along to the headquarters of these crime fighters and meet Mr. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson in Baker Street. Oh, foggy, isn't it? Oh, here we are. 221B, Baker Street.
Yes, yes, good morning, yes.
Morning.
My name is Watson, Dr. Watson. It's an unusual Christian name, that, you know, Doctor.
Oh.
Who are you?
My name is Bentine. I'm a reporter, sir.
The press, eh? Oh, well, splendid, yes. Yes. Well, I suppose you want to see my friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, eh?
Yes, sir, that's right.
Yes, well, I'll see if he's available. What is his name? Oh, yes, of course, Holmes. Yes. Holmes! I say Holmes, as a gentleman of the press here. Splendid, Watson. Wait a minute. You look rather large for a pressman. Careful, Watson. Keep him covered. He could be Moriarty in disguise.
I'm not Professor Moriarty.
Yes, well, that's what he always says.
No, I'm a television reporter.
Television? What on earth's that?
Well, you know, pictures transmitted through the air. Pictures through the air.
Pictures through the air?
Yeah.
Well, one thing's certain, Watson. This big chap's not Moriarty. Moriarty would never tell such a whopping lie as that. Amazing, Holmes, amazing. Elementary, my dear Watson. Now, come on, speak up, man. Who are you, then?
My name is Bentine. I'm a reporter for Potty Time, sir.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Oh.
Now, sir, what can I do for you?
Is it true you're still fighting Professor Moriarty?
Did you hear that, Watson? Of course I still fight Moriarty. In fact, scarcely a day goes past when that arch-criminal doesn't try to get the better of me. Aha! I thought so. Dead on time. He's very punctual, is Moriarty.
But that was a machine gun, a real machine gun.
Well, of course it was a machine gun. I mean, Moriarty is not a chap to do the thing by halves. That little burst of fire must have cost him a pretty penny, eh? Oh, I should calculate about £2.18. Now, sir, does that answer your question?
Well, yes. I wonder if I could come out on one of your celebrated cases with you, sir. Would that be all right?
Well, certainly. Always glad to have the press along. As a matter of fact, Watson and I are just off to Baskerville Hall. Now, this is Baskerville Hall, ancestral home of the Baskerville family. And unless I am gravely mistaken, here comes the butler. I am Sir Hugo Baskerville. Oh, I am gravely mistaken. Wait a minute. Prove that you are Sir Hugo. Prove it, sir. You may very well be that fiend Moriarty in yet another of his brilliant disguises. You must identify yourself.
How dare you, Mr. Holmes? Of course, this is my husband, Sir Hugo Baskerville, and I should know. because I am Lady Agatha Baskerville.
My apologies, madam. Sir Hugo, forgive me, but you can't be too careful with Moriarty about. Yes, well, quite so, Holmes. I quite understand, yes, I quite understand. Thank you, my dear, for identifying me so well.
Not at all, Hugo. Good day, gentlemen.
Well, now you've identified yourself, all's well, Sir Hugo. There's only one thing that puzzles me, Holmes. You see, I'm not married. Not married? Good heavens, that must be that master of disguises, Moriarty.
Moriarty?
Good heavens, Moriarty. That's why I asked you to help me, Mr. Holmes. That devil is out to destroy me. How, Sir Hugo? He's threatened to send the hound of the Baskervilles after me. Of course, the legendary hound of the Baskervilles. A famous legend that the Baskerville family is supposed to be haunted by a huge, ferocious dog called the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Oh.
Exactly, Holmes. And Moriarty has threatened to use the hound to destroy me unless I pay him a ransom of £100,000. Did you hear that, my big friend?
Yes.
That is the sound of the hound. The sound of the hound. Sir Hugo, lock yourself in the library. You'll be safe there. I'll get Moriarty out into the open. Watson? Yes, Holmes, yes. Watson, guard the library with your life. Oh, trust me, Holmes. Don't worry, Hugo. Yes, I'm coming. Yes, I'm coming. Now you, sir, reporter chap.
Oh, yeah.
Bentine, whatever your name is. You keep your eyes peeled. Moriarty must be near, and he's probably got the hound of the Baskervilles with him.
Oh.
In fact, I'm sure that the hound has been in the house.
How do you actually know that?
Look, dog biscuits, crumbs of dog food, scratch marks on the doors, etc., etc.
That's amazing, Mr. Holmes.
Elementary, my dear Watson. I mean, my dear Bentine.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, careful. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas in July? Never. No, it's Moriarty. What a disguise. Tell Sir Hugo I will be seeing him.
Was that really Professor Moriarty in disguise?
None other. I told you he was a master of disguises.
Well, what do we do now?
We wait. Moriarty is bound to make his next move any moment now. There's something moving. Possibly Moriarty. I thought so. Hands up, Moriarty. What the devil are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not Moriarty. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes?
Don't listen to him. That's not Sherlock Holmes. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Of course you're not. I'm Sherlock Holmes. You're Professor Moriarty.
Moriarty?
Moriarty? I'll prove it. Watson, come here, Watson. Yes, coming, Holmes. Good heavens. I'm seeing double, don't you know? What? I'm seeing double. No, you're not, Watson. It's me, Sherlock Holmes. That other one is an imposter. That's Moriarty. Nonsense, Watson. He's Moriarty. I'm the real Sherlock Holmes. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, great St. Bartholomew's Hospital. Oh, dear. Come on, Watson. Hurry up and identify me. Yes, hurry up and identify me. But I can't. You're both so exactly alike. I can't tell which is which. Oh, dear. Come on, you, Bentine.
Who, me?
Tell Watson who I am.
Well, you're exactly alike. I can't tell.
This is too much. I'll soon tell which is the real Sherlock Holmes and which is Moriarty.
How?
Hey, good dog, come on, good dog. Din-dins, walkies, good dog. Din-dins, come on. There, gentlemen, that is the hound of the Baskervilles. Get away from me, you stupid dog! Down! Sit, sir! Sit, I say! Sit! Ah, you see, the hound knows which is which. Hands up, Moriarty.
Come on, Moriarty.
Watson? Yes, Holmes? March him off to jail. Sir Hugo. There you are, Holmes. Good heavens. What's that the dog doing here? Sir Hugo, that is the famous hound of the Baskervilles. Or rather, a friendly old dog made up to look like it. But I don't understand. I just don't understand. Simple, really. Moriarty wanted to frighten you into paying him the money, so he used his dog to impersonate the hound of the Baskervilles. Oh, no. Well done, Holmes, well done. I say, Holmes, you are clever, you know. Darn clever. I've handed Moriarty over to the police, don't you know?
That was amazing, Mr. Holmes, really.
Not at all. In fact, quite elementary, my dear Watson.
Well, if you've enjoyed some more Adventures of the Potties, why don't you come and join us next time? Till then, bye. Fantastic, Mr. Holmes.